Hi everyone, we will understand the code now of the experiment which is about controlling of the LEDs remotely, that means remote control of LED devices. So here, as part of loading or the various libraries that we are using, we are going to rely on GPIO, MQTT and the configuration. So these are some of the things that we are going to rely. Then the name of the topic, because we are going to once again make use of publish subscribe type of approach. So that is basically used in MQTT protocol. So this is the devices followed by the config, device ID and then the config. So let me just go to the this one. So here you can see this is what basically it stands for. So if we just go to the device and then there is a config. So here this is the device which is related to the, this is that particular device ID, and if I click on this device, then we will see this config. So this is what basically, so device ID followed by the, we are interested in this config. So this is that configuration and state history, so which I'll explain you. So let's go to the code. Then the pins we are going to rely, or we are going to use are pin 1 and pin 2. So they correspond to the actual pin as 26 and 25. So this is the A0 pin or analog pin, and this stands for GPIO 26, and A1 is the analog pin which is GPIO pin number 25. And then we are setting the mode of the pin as an output so that it can drive the LED. It can basically make sure that LED is lit. So this is the mode is output. Then we are going to make use of this MQTT, and we are now going to subscribe to the topic. So the topic will be the connection and whatever, these are just variable. So this is the function that is written. So this is the topic that we are going to rely on, or we are going to basically subscribe, and the topic is obviously config. So this is what I have shown you. Then as a part of that the message, that means the message that will come from Google IoT. So that will basically be, you basically will try to get the message. So we'll try to get the first few bytes or the few characters, and then you basically parse that. Again, it's a JSON parsing, so we will be parsing that, and we'll try to get the obj, that is object dot on, and we'll check whether the object is true or not. And if it is, that means it has a valid, it's a valid object, then we'll basically write to the pin, that is pin 1 and pin 2, that is 25 and 26, with the values which is on, and on means true or it could be false. So let me explain you this concept. So why this is on, what is that on corresponds to? So let me just take you here. So here you can see this is the Google Cloud client which is installed on my machine, and from there actually I am giving a command, or I am asking Google Cloud with a particular device, that is our device which I shown you. Then the project, so this is that project which is my device setup. So let me just take you here, and you can see this is that device ID, and this is the project, my device and hyphen setup 2. So this is what I have given. So this is that G Cloud beta IoT devices configs, and then the update. So we are actually going to update the configuration. So we have given all this detail like device ID, project ID, then the region. So all those region and all that is part of this. So here this is that region. So if you click on this, you can, if you go back, then you will see this particular thing. So all those details are available as part of this one. So here this is that region, Europe West and all that. So this is that Europe West, and then the registry. So that is the registry that we have created. So here you can see this is that IoT registry. So same thing, I have given IoT registry, and this is important. So config data, because now I want to control the configuration, I want to change the configuration. So here I am passing in a JSON format. So this is a string, so on and false. So this is that obj.on. So either it could be true or it could be false. So here you can see this is what I am just trying to show you. So here this is, here it is on, or here it is false. So just mark it here, you will understand what I am saying. So this is what, this is true, and here this is false. So if it is true, then the light will glow or LED will glow, and if it is false, then it will be false. So let's go to the code. So here this is what, so if the obj is, that means it's a valid object, then we'll get the value of on. It is on could be either true or it could be false. So depending on that LED will be lit, and this is part of this MQTT.subscribe topic. Now let's go and understand this approach. So when we go to the Google console, that is cloud console, which is IoT console. So this is that console.cloud.google.com IoT. So here you can see some time back I have executed this. So either I could have done true or I could have done false. Obviously the last one should be. So here this is false. So on value is false. This is the JSON format. Now if I enlarge this, then this value could be true. So like that you can see at multiple places, multiple times I have controlled the LED behavior like that. So these are the configuration or the config that I am sending as part of this Google using the Google client. So this is basically about the experiment, which is remote control, and I have already shown you when we explained the working. So this actually how it is done. So this is about the code basically that is used to control the behavior of LED. Thank you.